Hey guys, Typhon316 here and welcome to my channel, and today we're going to be playing the Deathslinger. And the Deathslinger is actually a killer that I've had for a while, but I kind of been sleeping on him. I didn't just see the appeal, I just enjoy playing the Huntress if I want to play a ranged character, so I decided to sleep on him for a little while, a few years I guess. And he's actually really fun. Like, it surprised me, but I had this really interesting match with people that I'm pretty sure were survivors with friends. When I saw the 4 flashlights, I was like, okay, maybe it's a coincidence. But whenever we got to the offering screen and I saw the 4 white wards, or the 3 white wards, sorry, I was like, there's no way, this has to be survivors with friends. And it seemed that way because some of the hits that they were taking were calculated, and it seemed like they were taking hits for each other. There was one time they're body blocking for each other pretty well. You'll see that in the footage. But I'm going to talk about the build that I used and the build that I would normally have brought to this sort of match, or a build that's usually I put on every killer, honestly, pretty much. It's a really strong killer build right now. I'm sure you've never seen it before, haha. Now, in this particular match, I brought Lightborn because I saw that they all 4 had flashlights, and I panicked a little bit because I kind of suck at avoiding the flashlights, but I didn't get as much value out of it as I thought that I would. That's kind of what led me to believe that I think they were on comms with each other, because I think they eventually just knew that I had it and they quit using flashlights on me. But one person did use it late game, and so that's what kind of confused me, so I'm not sure entirely that they were grouped up together, but with the way that they were playing through most of the match, I think that they were. And if any of the survivors that were in this match are out there, I hope you had fun. But your 4 flashlights won't save you today. And if you like the video, make sure to leave a like and comment which killer you want me to play next, and also subscribe so you can get a notification whenever I play that killer. Enjoy, let's get into the build. Alright guys, so first we're going to be talking about overcharge. And overcharge is whenever you kick a generator, it's going to regress the generator at 75% of the normal speed, and then over 30 seconds it's going to increase to 200% of the normal speed. And then if a survivor interacts with the generator while it's regressing, they'll get a difficult skill check, and if they fail that skill check, it will regress it 5% more, which brings us into our next perk. Alright, and our next perk is going to be Dragon's Grip. Dragon's Grip is after you kick a generator for the next 30 seconds, if a survivor comes over there and interacts with that generator, they scream and reveal their location for 4 seconds, and they're exposed, which means you can one-shot. And by screaming, they're kicked off the gen, so they technically stopped repairing it, and keep that in mind. That'll come into play whenever I talk about the full build that I normally use. And next we have Lightborn. Lightborn gives you immunity to being blinded, and if a survivor tried to blind you with a flashlight, you get their aura revealed to you for the next 10 seconds. It also grants immunity from firecrackers, flashbangs, and blast mines. I don't recommend this every game. I only grabbed it because I saw they had 4 flashlights.
Can you deal with that?
Next we're going to get into Call of Brine, which after you kick a generator, it begins regressing at 200% of this normal speed, and if they come over there and interact with it in the next 60 seconds, it'll give you a loud noise notification letting you know. And I honestly kind of panic picked this. It doesn't work as well with the other slowdown perks that I brought, but I'll get into the perk and build that I normally use right here. And now we're going to get into the build that I should have brought, which has Dead Man's Switch in place of Call of Brine. Dead Man's Switch is if you hook a survivor and another survivor stops working on a generator, the entity will block it for 30 seconds, or the remainder of Dead Man's Switch's activation. It works really well with Dragon's Grip and Overcharge, because Dragon's Grip will make them scream if they interact with the generator, which will kick them off of it, and then they have the difficult skill check from Overcharge, which will make the generator regress an additional 5%. So it's just a really strong combo to use on any killer.